We have arrived to Óbidos. We just come from Caldas da Rainha and we just drove like 10 minutes and we are already here. We are at a very nice parking spot. It's an area where you can park your car for free. It's enormous, so there are so many parking spots and it's close to the center, I must say, but I think most Portuguese places have this. Like they have a spot where you can park your car for free. It's not very, like, doesn't have lines or stuff, but who cares? It's free. The first settlement related to Óbidos dates back to the Paleolithic, but one of its most important periods was the Roman era. In fact, excavations seem to indicate that Óbidos was an important Roman town, featuring a forum, baths, and other Roman structures, such as this aqueduct. So another enormous parking lot with some slight lines. Oh, this one is not free. Did you hear that? So if you come here, park at the Caixa Geral, blah blah blah, and you'll be safe because this is not free. I guess you need to pay for these ropes that serve as lines. So these are the prices here at this paved parking lot. Very close to where we parked, which is for free. This is the gate leading to the city, historical center of the city. The Roman settlement was abandoned after the fall of Rome, and the Visigoths started building a more secure settlement on a hill, which is where the old town of Óbidos is located nowadays. In the 8th century the Moors settled down here, but 4 centuries later the first king of Portugal conquered this region and it has stayed Portuguese ever since then. Óbidos was an important town and favorized by the Portuguese royal family. In fact, the nearby city of Caldas da Rainha was called Caldas de Óbidos in the past.
Não se esqueça. Graças. Não, eu sei, estou a brincar, pelo amor de Deus. A cozinha é igual. Agora é a preparação e a preparação
We didn't go to a place where you can have cheap lunch. This Óbidos, this village is very touristic and they have high prices, so we'll see what we do, but I didn't want to spend a lot on lunch because we already have a lot of food at the Airbnb where we could actually cook, and spending 30-40 euros on lunch would not be very nice. Fun fact: it was in this church that the King Afonso V married his cousin Isabella when they were both 9 and 10 years old. Back then it was normal, but pretty crazy to imagine that nowadays, right? To get to the castle, you need to go through this church. Or that's what Google Maps says. Okay, so apparently there's also a gate next to the church. You can go through there, you don't need to go through the church. The castle of Óbidos. So the castle itself does not have a museum, it only hosts a restaurant and a hotel. Since we already have a hotel and restaurant, you know, it's not our budget, and we will just leave Óbidos because I think that was everything. We saw all the monuments that Google Maps was recommending, so we're just gonna go out of here to look for a nice cheap place to eat.
That's why no one comes here, like the groups disappear.
Yeah. Careful. So this is apparently one spot for a car, but I don't know how they fit. Whenever it says IHS, it's from the Jesuits. You can see it there. Bye bye, Óbidos. Till next time. So we are in the car again, heading out for lunch. Our verdict of Óbidos. Well, we didn't like it so much. I mean, if you like more touristic places, then you can come here, but we are not that kind of people. We like more hidden gems. Most places had also touristic prices, so not our kind of place.
In 600 meters, merge onto A8.
saw this restaurant on our way to the beach. We might eat something here. So this is how it looks. It's a very villagey place, nothing touristic, but that's actually what we like. The dishes are very big, cheap. So we're gonna eat that and the dessert, and then we're gonna pay and show you the bill. So I took a chocolate cake and my wife a cheesecake with some jam on top. In total, 20 euros for both. We just had lunch at that buffet. The main dishes were great. The desserts not so great. The coffee was okay. It all cost us 20 euros. If you leave out the desserts, which are not so nice anyways, you would pay 16 euros for 2 people. So quite cheap. It's in this industrial area in Caldas da Rainha, so that explains the prices. So it's almost 2 p.m. We just arrived at the beach that is supposed to be less touristy. We are just gonna walk a bit along the beach. It's next to Nazaré. I think we're not gonna go into the sea because it's warm right now, but not as much as that you would want to go into the sea to bathe. So this is how it looks. Over there is Nazaré. So we walked along the beach quite a lot. Now we are a bit tired and the toilets are not working. The door doesn't open. We might go back to the Airbnb, but yeah, it was really nice here. I really recommend this beach. It's on the other side of Nazaré, in the south of Nazaré. So if you ever have the opportunity to come here during low season and you like quiet, long, sandy beaches, then we really recommend it to you. So now we are driving to Alcobaça. Because it's still 3:30, so we want to make use of the time.